Hello, it's Monday, September 10th, 2007.
The year of our Lord, 2007.
Our Lord being...
Jehovah.
Okay. Alright. That's a good start.
Good way to start it.
This is a SOLMI news update, and I think Brian wants to kick it off with a little magic trick.
Are we going to do that right now?
Yeah, we should. I think we should jump right into it.
Alright, well, we might have to adjust the...
No.
You can't see, you got to see that.
Oh, you gotta see the ground? Yeah. Okay, hold on just a second. I'm gonna tilt the screen here. So
yes, you got to see. Okay.
Let's take a look down.
Okay.
This is my desk.
Move a little bit.
This is my desk.
Okay.
So you can see.
Alright. I'm going to put this quarter straight into my arm. Just going to dig it in there.
I've seen this.
So it's just going to take a few...
Don't fucking mess up my desk.
Just... See, and then it's gone. And where'd it go? It's in my arm.
Sometimes it goes into your shoe. I remember you did that once and it ended up in your shoe.
Yeah, well, that's how magic works.
What was that? Just heard a sound. Something just fell.
Oh, I don't know what that sound was. It's somewhere in my pants right now, so we'll get that later.
We'll find that later. That'll be a special edition news update. Anyway, what we have for you this week, a couple of things. I think Brian wanted to talk a little bit about his birthday, which was Monday.
So my birthday was Monday. I turned 22.
I thought you were turning 23. I was confused.
I don't really get anything, so I don't know what's going on with SOLMI fandom right now, but maybe we should get on that. Get centralized and get some sort of getting and giving procedure up and going for next year, because I just don't really want this fiasco again. I didn't really get much. I mean, I went out, I did some things, but I didn't get many
gifts,
and that's really important.
One gift you did receive was Megan and I bought a cake from a local Winn-Dixie or Publix.
I think it was Publix.
I think it's Publix. I agree. We bought it for him, and he hasn't eaten any of it.
Well, really, I was just...
Not a bite.
I was just more hurt that, I didn't get anything else.
I will say that the cake, I think, made me horribly sick. And that we were going to eat it without Brian being here. Because we felt it was taking him too long to come home on his birthday. We had a friend over. Hello, Patrick. We had Patrick over. And we were going to eat it before Brian got home. It was like 15 minutes to midnight, and we thought that would be okay. And then he just kind of came home as we were opening the cake. So it looked like a surprise party, kind of, I think.
That'd be a good name for a band, 15 Seconds to Midnight.
There we go.
We could tour with 30 Seconds to Mars.
Ooh.
What else?
Also, let me just check on the agenda here. Megan. Do you want to talk about what's going on while you're back there? You have to speak up.
Okay. I'm sitting back here because I'm trying to work. It turns out that procrastination is really bad, and I'm really far behind on everything, and I'm exhausted. I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep, and I'm not going to get any sleep tonight. So I'm just kind of unhappy at the moment, I guess you could say. But I'll be over it by next week. But I'm just really, really tired. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
I'm kind of delirious.
Okay. I'm also really tired. I was out shooting all day today, from like 7 in the morning till about 6:30 in the afternoon. Kind of a long day, and I was working with dogs and kids, which are two things that I'm not gonna say I hate them.
But you do.
But let's just move on. I think we're working on some new things. We're trying a new way of kind of getting show ideas and how to get things a little bit out faster. So in addition to the changes we made to the site, I think maybe we can see some change as far as the actual shows. Hopefully sometime soon. We're pretty busy, but I think we're all pretty excited to work on the shows.
Definitely.
And of course, we're still working on Lofts. I have no idea when that's going to happen, but we are working on it.
Let's say by the end of the year.
There we go.
It's going to be done.
By the end of the year, we will have the
That'll
final installment of Lofts.
Our Christmas treat to you.
That might be a good idea, actually. That's probably pretty realistic.
Well, because there's a lot of post-production stuff we got to do. Like, I know we have a whole action sequence storyboarded that's going to take some time to set up.
Yeah.
With the squibs and
Yeah.
at least the one tank exploding, the other one losing its treads.
Yeah, treads are really expensive, actually.
Yeah, so that's going to be a while.
And we also have one character that's entirely CG.
Yeah.
Which is new for us. We're not really used to working with ILM. But they've been just dolls through and through.
Yeah, they've just really... I mean, it was like they came up to us and they were like, whoa, you know, and
we were like, what? Because they were like,
yeah, they...
I'm like, we're not really familiar with this.
That was like the whole meeting.
It's like a Hollywood thing.
And then they spoke in binary.
Like robots.
What are you guys talking about?
News update. September 20th, 2007. The last thing we want to talk about is we kind of...
September 10th.
September 10th.
Ooh, I just went into the future because I'm tired. The last thing we want to mention is this thing called Derek Comedy, derekcomedy.com. I'm going to put a little thing up. You can see it right there. Funny guys, they're professionals at what they do, and they're really good at it. Their style looks like homemade, handheld kind of stuff, but don't be deceived. They're professionals. They know what they're doing. They write for Conan and 30 Rock and all kinds of shows now. They're pretty well off, but their stuff is really good. They've got one of my favorite skits is called Jerry. So if you go to videos at derekcomedy.com, check out Jerry, and I think Brian likes...
Check out the Keyboard Kid.
Keyboard Kid is also really good.
One.
I think that the one on the top left of the screen, it'll be up here if you're following along at home. And that one's called, I think, The Bike. That's one of my favorite ones.
That's a good one.
There's also one that's farther down. It's called The Mafia. Check that one out.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good ones on there. So check them all out, and I think you'll laugh. But one thing we noticed was the endings. They weren't really good at endings, which I don't know if we can really talk because we can't finish a 5-episode series. But a lot of their endings seemed kind of weak, which I thought was strange because the rest of their content is amazing. I don't know. Any thoughts, Megan?
I thought the series was pretty good. Or not the series, I mean the Derek Comedy stuff. I thought it was good. I think there's no reason why we couldn't do shows of that, shows that met that kind of a standard and got that kind of attention. It's just that, I don't know, there's almost a lack of maturity, you could say, amongst SOLMI. They think that stupid things are funny. So
we're going to have to look into that, and we'll get back to you in a week. In a week we will find out if there's any truth to that.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, I'm racking my brain, and I can't think of anything.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. But, what's that behind your ear?
Oh.
So,
we'll see you next week. I'm tired.